At least 4 people are dead after a powerful earthquake in Taiwan today. Officials say the 7.4 quake is the strongest quake the country has seen in nearly 25 years. Reports say 3 of the victims were hikers who died in rock slides, and there are many others injured. The earthquake also caused a small tsunami in Japan. Officials say there was no threat for Hawaii, but this comes just a day after the start of Tsunami Awareness Month. Experts are now urging residents to be prepared because they say it's only a matter of time before another one hits the islands. The earthquake that rocked Taiwan is a stark reminder of how quickly and unexpectedly a tsunami can be triggered. Experts say a tsunami just 3 feet high is already enough to cause damage.
A tsunami that size can bring with it very strong currents. So any activity that's going along the coastline would be affected.
Anyone on the beach, swimming and surfing could be in serious danger because a tsunami wave isn't one that can be surfed.
If such a tsunami would occur at high tide, it also might have induce a small amount of flooding in the area.
I met with Hiro Toya, Honolulu's Department of Emergency Management Director.
It is fortunately a rather rare event, not something that we have to go through all the time. And it also doesn't come with seasons like hurricanes or our rainy season.
He admits that can make it harder to prepare, so he's urging everyone to know their zones, find out if their home or workplace is in a tsunami evacuation zone. There are a number of signs along many roadways like this one here on Pi'ikoi Street, letting people know when they're leaving a tsunami hazard area. Additional signs warn those entering an inundation zone and the need to get to higher ground in the event of a tsunami. Toya says there are 2 types of evacuation zones, the normal zone in pink and the extreme zone in yellow, which is worst case scenario.
If it's a large enough incident, the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center would initiate public notification right away. Of course, with tsunamis, time is really of the essence.
Wireless emergency alerts would set off cell phones, TVs, and radios, in addition to the outdoor emergency sirens. When that happens, Weinstein says you already want to have a plan in place.
There's going to be another great earthquake in the Pacific that's going to generate hazardous tsunami waves that will reach Hawaii. It's not a matter of if, just a matter of when.
Log on to KHON2.com for more information on tsunamis and to find out if you're in evacuation zone.